All right, I'm on hole number 18 of the dreaded Dunes tournament. I'm in the weekend round of the Rookie Division, and I put myself in that where you find yourself at the end of a tournament. I've been shooting. I mean, I haven't shot bad. I mean, with low level clubs, the minus 12 minimum score has been pretty straightforward. I have picked up two, so I mean, I'm doing well with these clubs. I gave myself serious shots. I've missed a few where if I'd hit it perfect, it probably would have been super close. And I've hit a few perfect that I didn't set up right. So it's just been one of those rounds, but I've put myself in a spot where I got to get an Albie on this hole. I need to separate myself with a 27. The 26 is going to end up putting me in a bunch of tiebreaker stuff, and the only chance I have is to separate myself. It's not that somebody couldn't come up and get the 27 and put me out of business, but I do have a shot. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's go to my bag real quick. I want to make sure my backbone, I got the numbers for that. So 1.5. I changed rooms here, so 1.5. All right, I think I got my numbers. And it is critical that I get an Albie here. All right. I'll be right back. All right, I wanted to go get my numbers for these clubs, so I make sure I have my runner numbers and my backbone numbers. So my backbone's 1.5, 2.3, 2.6, and my runner is 1.9, 3.3, 3.8. And it all is dependent. This is definitely a one shot at a time. And my machete, it's at 80, so it's it's half that accuracy, so it's 40, so it's 2.2 per ring. So 2.2, 2.2, 4.4, 8.8 is how I'm going to play that. And that's pretty dang close to my Nirvana as far as accuracy. So it's right there towards the 2 per ring. All right, let's go out there and see if we can get this Albie and cap this off with a 27 and see if we can get a win, because I'm 100% sure if I end up with a 26 that I'm not going to win, because I'm going to end up in a tiebreaker situation with one of the three that were above me. And I really, think if you shoot a 27 in this bracket with a lower level stuff, that I'd have at least a shot. Guaranteed banner if I shoot 27, have a shot at a win. Whereas at 26, there's no guarantees I'll even get a banner. No matter where I end up here, I know that there's at least one person behind me that can catch me and beat me. I usually don't wish for my opponents to fail, but when you're up in the lead and you're looking down at somebody that's coming up and they've got that score, you're always hoping that when they get to that hole, like hole number 6, that they went for it, and that was the one time in the whole week that they epic failed it. That justifies why I'm laying it up, because you never wanted to fail. Justice. You can see how much this fairway drops down, so it carries farther down here than it looks. All right. Isn't it perfect? That should put me right at the narrowest part of that fairway area down there. So, I mean, this is like my best chance to bleed through it. And just not quite enough distance on that club, not quite enough topspin. I mean, that's pretty decent win for Ricky. That's max topspin. I hit it at the narrowest spot and couldn't bleed it through. I was doing it with a big topper and a similar shot with this account, and that extra topspin was blowing me through it. But the big topper in this account is so inaccurate, and you're hitting it down there in the mouth where it's a pretty difficult deal. And I think from where I'm at, I'm like right at max machete, just 2.2 per ring. See if my opponent can get it up there. Hitting it perfect. They had plenty of stuff to keep it on the green from that shot. That setup shot is very, it's a very good shot to take. Get right up on the hole. 2.2. There's 2.2. I'm gonna do a ring and a half. It's about 3.3. Hitting it perfect. That has a serious shot of going in the hole. Get it in the hole. Oh my gosh. If you go back and watch all of the videos for this round and see how many shots I missed that were that close on that bounce, that close to just popping in the hole, there's got to be at least 4 shots that I missed that were that close. It was a really, really overall, this has been a great round for these clubs and what I've got going on. Just not able to convert some of those bounces like that into pickups. And it would have only taken just one more shot, and I could have got a win in this account, which would be quite the achievement to get a win with just T4 clubs. Because there's people in my account that are in this bracket that have won 300 million, a billion, and have the same level clubs as my 77 account. And regardless of where I finish, where I end up, I'm going to end up at least one player out there is going to supplant me because they've got me beating tiebreakers. And there's 2. So I got Gorilla and I've got the person below. So right there, 27 got me in the opening round. So one shot, just one more shot would have put me up there. And I still have, there's one player down here. Let's see what hole they're on now. This Huso, they're on track for a 26 as well. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And that's if they can stay on that same track right there. So they've got a shot at being up there as well, and they've got me beating tiebreaker. So that puts me in third. That one extra shot, just one of any of those holes, and there were so many that was just that close. And that's the difference. It's one shot. One shot separates you from being in a tiebreaker bracket where you may come in 4th or 5th, or a win. That's how tight it is at the top of all of these brackets. And I really don't care what people bitch about the bracket thing. These brackets are tight, all of them. And that's the whole deal. Is if you're an athlete, if you're playing a game like this and you're marginal at it, you want to bitch about the people at the top. But if you're playing and the whole deal is that you want that great competition, so that when you win, you win. Because I can guarantee you, they're not giving banners away in Golf Clash. You got to play to get those banners. It doesn't matter what bracket you're in. It doesn't matter what you see anybody with a banner. You know that they earned that banner, regardless of what you think as far as like bracket. They're not giving that stuff away. You don't go out there and shoot the minimum score and go, wow, I got to win this week. You're going to have to pick stuff up. get this account's first. I really just kind of took this account over. Me and my buddy Skibby have been using this for practice for a long time, and I just took it over here probably those last 3 tournaments, those 3 top 10s. So this is its 4th tournament that I've been playing it, and really to try and get a bracket to a banner would be really great in a low-level account. All right, that was the weekend round of the dreaded Dunes tournament. Thanks for watching.